What's up, tennis fans? Sleepy Picks here. A little late getting this one out, but I wanted to give you my predictions for the Miami Open. Let's take a look. Here's a look at our predictions. Before we go through them, just want to recap our predictions from last week at Indian Wells. We did predict Sinner to make the finals. He was able to win the tournament, so that was pretty accurate there. We predicted Feast to be a sleeper. He made it out to the quarterfinals, beating Felix on the way there, losing to Zverev in straight sets, but still able to make a little bit of a deep run there. So that prediction was pretty accurate as well. And our final prediction was incorrect. We predicted Alcaraz to be the winner last week, and that did not happen. He lost in straight sets to Medvedev. Now, here's our predictions for Miami, and I'm going right back to the well. I'm predicting Alcaraz to win this tournament, and admittedly, he does have a much more difficult draw than he did at Indian Wells. Potential matchup with Fonseca in the second round. Third round, maybe playing Korda. Fourth round, maybe playing Kachanov, who we remember did take him to 3 sets in Doha. And then a quarterfinal matchup with Fritz, who does like to play on this surface as well. Then the semifinal, I mean, this is a pretty easy semi for him. He might play someone like Caboli or Feast or Diminar. I don't see Massetti getting out there, even though he's the highest seed in that draw. So I do like once he gets going. And honestly, my reasoning here for picking him as the winner, I think he's going to be hungry. I think he's a little bit upset with that loss to Medvedev. I think he's going to come into this tournament extremely motivated, especially after seeing the guy that's one rank behind him getting the win of the Masters series. I think he's going to be ready to go here, and I think he's going to take the title. Now, my prediction to come out of the bottom half of the draw is Zverev, and one of the reasons that I'm kind of relying on here is that I don't see Sinner getting out to the finals. I think this would be a tall task for Sinner to be able to make the finals at least, or maybe even win a tournament like this back-to-back weeks. The competition is very stiff. Looking at Zverev's draw path, he plays Fernley or Dam in the second round. That should be an easy win for him. He plays Nakashima potentially in the third round. That'll be a little bit of a tricky matchup. Now, we know Nakashima can give Zverev a little bit of trouble. Then he potentially faces Lerner Tien or Fokina. And we remember that Fokina Tien match. If they play again, whoever survives is gonna be exhausted from that match. That was a very long, strenuous match from both of them. So Zverev should be able to take care of those guys. But again, don't forget Tien with that loss in the quarterfinals of Australia to Zverev. If he gets out there, he's gonna be pretty motivated to take him down. But the reason I didn't pick, we'll look at the sleeper in a second, and the reason I didn't pick Lerner was because of being in Zverev's his eighth of the draw. So I think that's going to be a very tough match for him to get through. And then if he gets through there, he plays at maybe Medvedev, Cerundolo, Humbert, or Shelton. I would see Shelton probably getting out there playing Zverev in the quarterfinals, and then potentially a semifinal matchup with Sinner or Mensik or Felix. We'll be really interested to see how far Mensik gets here. He's the defending champion, beat Djokovic in 2 tiebreakers last year in the finals. Now, my sleeper here, he can't really do much but get out to the quarters if this is all going to come true. But Jack Draper is seated at 25, and I feel like that's really low. I think he's going to be extremely dangerous. I think he's due for a couple of upsets. His first big upset would come in the third round against Taylor Fritz. And I could see him taking Taylor out. Draper played pretty solid tennis. I was very impressed. He got that win over Djokovic, playing a really strong match, especially where he had a lot of opportunities there, and he kind of like fumbled them, but was able to still get the win. And I kind of like that mentally for him to get over that hump. He would then play Casper Ruud maybe in the round of 16 or Lehechka, and then he would face Carlos. But I'm really excited. I would love to see a Carlos Draper rematch, especially after that Indian Wells. Very strange lopsided affair. I think it was 6-1, then 1-6, and then Draper was able to win the final set. But Draper's my pick to kind of get out here to, at the very least, the quarterfinals, and push Carlos to 3 sets. Let me know what you guys think. Would love to hear from you. Put your picks in the comments. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share the video. Share your picks in the comments. We have another video out with the entire draw reaction and first round picks, so make sure you go watch that to catch up on everything tennis. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.